Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to this has to be day number 2. Yes, day number 2, week, what? This is week 13, spring 2025 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. Make sure you head up. Today is Wednesday, the 1st of April, 2025. And we're gonna be doing some more practice questions. No, today is Wednesday.
No, Mr. Petit. Today is Tuesday, not Wednesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday.
No, today is Wednesday. What happened?
Today is Tuesday.
No.
Okay.
No. Today is Wednesday. I don't know what day. Yesterday, yeah. Remember yesterday we did science. So today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday.
No, today is Tuesday.
Today is Wednesday. Today is
Please,
Wednesday.
please never throw shade on my favorite subjects like that. We have not had science
We
yet.
already had science.
He's pranking you guys. He's pranking you guys.
Jokes on him. Jokes on him. April starts at 12 o'clock.
Wow. Today is Wednesday, by the way. Wednesday, the 1st of April. Make sure I write that down. Make sure I write the correct date, which is Wednesday, the 1st of April. Make sure I have the right date. All right. If you don't have the right date, you will be penalized. All right, Alea?
Mr. Petit, it is not Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday.
No, it is.
Antoine, please let her know that today is Wednesday. Because I don't know what life she live in.
Today is Wednesday because my birthday tomorrow.
Today is Tuesday.
Today, oh.
No, today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm telling you. Come on, today is Wednesday. I don't understand.
No.
Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Thank you.
What?
All right. So let's begin. Let me go ahead.
Just now.
I got it. Yes, I got it. All right. So let's go ahead and begin. So go ahead. Right, I'm gonna start off with. Let me start off with my. I don't have a lot of M's at this point. 1 second. Let's start off with Rihanna. Rihanna, can you hear me? Where's Rihanna? Rihanna, can you hear me? Where's Rihanna? Can't hear from Rihanna. Micah Cambridge. Where's Micah Cambridge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and read the first question, please. Jerome.
Jerome took a journey of 1 hour and 40 minutes. He arrived at his destination at 1:25 p.m. Calculate the time when he started his journey.
Very good. And Makaya Roca. Where's Makaya? Makaya Roca, are you there? Where's Makaya?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and read this question for me.
Jerome took a journey of 1 hour and 40 minutes. He arrived at his destination at 1:25 p.m. Calculate the time when he started his journey.
Very good. And Liliana, read the question as well. Jerome took.
Jerome took a journey of 1 hour and 40 minutes. He arrived at his destination at 1:25 p.m. Calculate the time when he started his journey.
Very good. Calculate the time. So our goal is to calculate the time when he started the journey. Okay. That's what we're trying to figure out. What time did he start the journey? How are we going to do this? I don't know if anyone of you know how to do it, but how are we going to calculate the time when he started the journey? How are we going to do it? Anyone have any idea? Go ahead.
Minus 1 hour and 40 minutes from the 1 hour and from 1:25 p.m.
From 1:25. How will we do that though? Because then 1 minus 1 is 0. 40 minus 25 is kind of weird. So how are we going to do that?
Okay. So
Yeah.
you'd have to put like What you was do on my days? The hours and then the dot minutes and then underneath that write the
I still don't understand what you're saying because, okay, let's do what we, okay, let's do what you, I'm serious. I'm not April fooling you. I'm actually being honestly serious. I'm never joking. I'm always serious.
That's
So-
a lie. I'm
So,
sorry.
so let me go ahead and continue. So we have hours and minutes. You're gonna put which one first? The 140 or the 125?
125.
Okay, so let's do the 125. So it's gonna be 125, right? Minus 140. And what I'm saying to you is, how is this going to work? All right, you say 5 minus 0 is 5. We can't do 2 minus 4, so what are we gonna do? That's my question.
You take an hour from
Okay, we take an hour, this becomes 0, and we add 60, right? I guess that's what you're trying to tell me to do. But if I do that, then I'll be left with hours and minutes, right? Right? I'll have 0 hours and 85 minutes. And if I do this a layer, I hope you can see the problem. The problem is I'll have 5 minus 0, which is 5. 8 minus 4, which is I'll have 8 minus 4, which is 4. And I have 0 minus 1. How can I do 0 minus 1? It's not gonna work. So Alea,
Miss Woody, why you keep saying my name like
because
that?
you
Please don't put
recommend
me on blast.
you recommended
Take
it.
60 minutes from the hour at the bottom and add it to 42.
I can't do that.
What he said.
I can't do that. I can't do that. This is not the right way to do it.
Good night.
Good night, good night, good night. This is not the right way. So we need to figure out a better way. Clearly this is not gonna work.
140 to 1240.
140 to 12. I want to actually subtract. This is not going to work because when we borrow, we end up with 0, and that's not going to happen. So how are we going to do this, class? Anyone have any ideas on how we're going to do this? Anyone?
Maybe we
We
can
use the 5 in the back.
Say it again.
We use the 5 in the back.
We use the 5 in the back. No. How are we going to do this?
now, what if we just put the 140 on top and then have the 125?
You can't do that. You can't do it. You can't put the 140 on top. You can't put the 140 on top. You can't put the 140 on top. Anyone else? Anyone else want to try? No one? Okay, do y'all know at least the answer? Do y'all may not know how to do it? Do y'all at least know the answer? What is the answer?
No, sir.
11:45. 1 second. I can do it right now.
11:45. He's saying the answer is 11:45. Anyone else want to try? He arrived at his destination at 1:25. The journey took an hour and 40 minutes. What time did he start the journey is my question.
Mr. Badik, 12:20?
12:20? 12:20?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he's saying 12:20. Someone is saying 11:45. Someone's saying 12:20. Anyone else want to try? All right, so what we're gonna do, right? The first thing we're gonna do, obviously we're gonna subtract. Tavana, where's Tavana? Tavana? Where's Tavana? You wanna help us with this one?
Yeah, but I don't know the answer yet. But like, I know you have to minus 40 from the 25, then use the 1.
We already did that. See, if we do that, Tavana, same thing what Alea suggested, and both of y'all were incorrect. Because if you go ahead and subtract 25 and 40, obviously you can't do that, right? You have to borrow, right? If you borrow 1 hour from this, this end up being 0.
It'll end up being 12.
This will end up being 12. How would this end up being 12?
Because 12 before 1.
No, but if you minus 1 from 12, if you minus 1 from 1, it's 0. How are you getting 12?
But time time counting different from normal counting?
How?
Like on the
Oh, if
12
we subtract, I don't understand that because if we subtract 1 from, if we take in 1 hour from 1, you should get 0.
This is pointless.
12, because it'd be 12 p.m. then 1 p.m.
12, you think it'll be 12?
Yes, sir.
There's something that we're missing. Something that we're missing.
12:15.
12:15? No. Anyone else want to try? There's something that we're missing that we're not doing, right? So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and answer it. Go ahead.
I don't think this question is supposed to be answered.
I think
You don't think it's- what your answer is?
11:45.
How did you get 11:45?
Like I do it backwards, so I say 1:25 to 12:25. That's an hour. 12:25 to 12 o'clock is 25 minutes. 12 o'clock
Okay.
to 11:45 is 15 minutes. And then
We just work backwards. All right, makes
Yeah.
sense. Makes sense. That's how our method could work. The way I want to do it is I want to first convert an hour, 1 p.m. to, like, we could convert it. You all know the difference between a 24-hour clock and a 12-hour clock, right? So
sir.
for example, that's the first thing we're gonna do. So we know 13 o'clock is what? 1 p.m. Okay. We know that 14 o'clock is what? 2 p.m. We know that 15 o'clock is what?
3 p.m.
3 p.m. We know that 16 o'clock
4
is
p.m.
4 p.m. And the list goes on, right? And continue. And so what we have to do here is you have to say, okay, well, what if we know that 13 o'clock is 1 p.m., what is 1:25 in 24-hour clock? What is 1:25 in 24-hour clock?
13:25.
It's gonna be 13:25. Very good. It's gonna be 13:25. Do y'all understand that? Let me know, please, if y'all understand that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So 1:25 is gonna be 13:25. Okay, now we could do what y'all was telling me to do, because now this 1 p.m. is no longer 1 p.m., but it's 13:25. Okay, and so let's go ahead and we're gonna do the hours. So we're gonna put the hours, and then we're gonna put the minutes, and we put the ending time first. So we're gonna put the what? The 13:25 here. So 13:25, and we're gonna subtract. So we're gonna say let's subtract. So we're gonna say 13:25 minus, right? Minus what? Minus 140. Okay. And so now, Alea, we can subtract it. All right.
Mr. Petit,
Yes.
I have a question. Why you keep calling my name like you pronouncing it very hard? I feel
Targeted.
yes.
The reason is because you suggested this.
Well, wasn't it still technically a part of the answer?
Yeah, all right. But you just had to change it first. All right. So make sure I change it.
Well, you ain't never teach us that.
You're supposed to know that. So we have 13:25 minus 140. Let's go ahead and subtract. So we have what? 5 minus 0. What is 5 minus 0? That's gonna be what? 5.
5.
Then we have 2 minus 4. We can't do that. We can't do that. So we can't do that. So we have to do what? We have to
Minus the whole 13.
we have to borrow a whole what? Borrow a whole
13.
what? Borrow a whole
Number
hour,
13.
right? So this is gonna be what?
Yeah.
12. It's gonna turn into 12. Okay? Because we minusing, we taking a whole hour from, right? 12 from 13. That gives us 12. Then what is 1 hour? How many minutes is an hour? How many minutes is an hour?
60.
60 minutes. So we have 60 plus 25. And so this is gonna be what? It's gonna be
85.
hours. Okay. Hours. And then minutes. So hours and then minutes. Okay. And so we have 12 hours. And 60 plus 25 is going to be what?
85.
85. Very good. And then we subtract. There's going to be 140. 140. And this is going to be, we're going to subtract now. Okay. So we have, Devana, you have a question?
I missed a basement now.
Okay. 5 minus 0 is 5.
5.
8 minus 4 is
4.
4. Very good. And then 2 minus 1 is
1.
1, and 1 minus 1. Sorry, 1 minus 0 is 1. So it's going to be what? 11 what? 11.
45.
11:45. So that means that the time that she arrived at, that he started the journey rather, is going to be 11:45 a.m. or p.m.
AM.
a.m. It is very important for you to put a.m. You can't put p.m. You can't just put 11:45. You have to say what time of day. So it's going to be 11:45 a.m. All right, class. Do y'all understand how I got 11:45
Yes, sir.
a.m.?
Yes, sir.
Let me know, please, if y'all understand how I got 11:45
sir.
a.m.
Careful.
All right. Rodrigo, do you understand how I got 11:45?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead and explain how I got 11:45, Rodrigo. What did I do? By the way, class, take a picture of your work and send to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send to me via WhatsApp. Go ahead, Rodrigo. Explain how I got 11:45 a.m.
You used 1325 and subtracted it by 1 hour and 40 minutes, and then you had to borrow from 13, so you that made it 12, and then you had to add 60. So then you converted it over, and then it was 1285, and then you subtracted it by 140 and you got it 25.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, Rodrigo. Again, class, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
The topic was Mr. Petit.
Just practice word problems. I mean, practice problems.
Pardon me, I
yes.
have to go for a second. I will be right back.
No problem. Then we have Tavari Musgrove. Where's Tavari Musgrove? Tavari. And Ronald Rule. Where's Ronald? Ronald Rule, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Have you already sent in your work as yet?
Yes, sir.
Good. Samaya, have you sent in your work? Where's Samaya? Where's Samaya? Where's Samaya? Samaya, can you hear me? And Chanel, have you sent in your work? Where's Chanel? Chanel Jones, can you hear me? Can't hear from Chanel. Shantasia, are you writing this down? Where's Shantasia? Shantasia, are you writing this down? Where's Shantasia? Shantasia, can you hear me? Shantasia. Ms. Harris, you're writing this down? Are you ready? Are you ready to send it? Ms. Harris. And Tavano Sutherland, where's Tavano? Tavano? Where's Tavano? Tavano, can you hear me? Tavano Sutherland? Tavano, I can't hear from you. Where's Tavano? Tavano, can you hear me? All right, a lot of you, I'm not being able to hear from you. So I want to know where you are. If you're not responding, so where are you if you're not responding? If you're online, you have to respond. You can't just be here and you're not responding. So Shantasia, Tavano, and Chanel, you all have to respond. You all have to respond to your name. Otherwise, it don't make no sense to be online if you're not responding. Tanaya, are you there? Where's Tanaya? Tanaya, can you hear me?
Excuse me, Mr. Mateen.
Yes.
Is this the first slide?
This is the first slide, yeah.
Okay.
It's the first slide. Tanaya, can you hear me? Where's Tanaya? And Tanaya, can you hear me? Where's Tanaya? Tanaya? I can't hear you, Tanaya. For some reason. Why don't you type inside the chat? Type inside the chat if you could hear me, Tanaya. Okay, Chanel. Okay, Chanel answered in the chat. Okay, Tanaya answered inside the chat. Okay, good. Tori Miller and Torika Curtis, can y'all hear me? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your work as yet?
I have to wait until I reach back.
Okay, yeah. Do you understand this question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, the rest of us, do we understand how we got this answer? Let me know, please, if y'all understand this.
Yes, sir.
Let me know. I want you, I want you
Yes,
like
sir.
3 y'all. Do y'all understand how I got this? Let me know, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So,
Good. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Number 3. If you haven't done this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp, or take a screenshot of the page because we're gonna move on from this. So the next question from this is, we did all this, we did the subtraction stuff. Good. 11:45. We did this yesterday, right? The symmetry, lines of symmetry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Yes,
lines of
sir.
symmetry was the horizontal one, horizontal, and then the T, and then that's diagonal one. So number 4 for today with logical region. Okay, all that. Okay, good. So we're gonna do this one. We're gonna simplify this one. So for this one, we have to obviously use PEMDAS or BODMAS. Anyone want to guide me through this? We have 18, right? Let me use a red thing.
You do the brackets first.
Very good. You do the parentheses first. Clear out your lines. So we have 18 divided by 3, open bracket, 7 minus 5. Plus 8. So we have 18 divided by 3, open bracket, 7 minus 5 plus 8. It's going to be equal to, so we have 18 here, divided by, remember the PEMDAS rule or the BODMAS rule. The P is for the parentheses, the E is for the exponents, the M is for multiplication, the D is for division. Remember, multiplication or division and division are equally weighted. We do them from left to right. Same thing with addition and subtraction. They are equally weighted. We do them from left to right. And so here we have to definitely do the parentheses. So 7 minus 5. What is 7 minus 5? Y'all go for that one. 7 minus 5 is what?
2.
2. Very good. 2. Open bracket, close that. Plus 8. Okay. Now this is the thing. We have 18
18 divided by 3 is 6.
3 times 2 plus 8. This is a very good question. So we have 18 divided by 3 times 2 plus 8. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do 18 divided by 3, or we're gonna do 3 times 2. Which one are we gonna do first? Are we gonna multiply first, or are we gonna divide first? Which one are we gonna do first?
Multiply.
We're gonna multiply or divide first. Are we gonna do 18 divided by 3?
Multiply.
Or are we gonna do 3 multiplied by 2? What are we gonna do first?
Multiply 3 times 2.
3 times 2.
3 times 2.
Multiply.
Multiply. Multiply or divide?
Multiply.
Multiply. All right, if you think it's multiply, first put M in the chat. If you think it's multiply, first put M in the chat. If you think it's divide, put D in the chat. I need everyone to answer, please. Everyone needs to answer. Are we gonna do 18 divided by 3 first? Or are we gonna do 3 multiplied by 2 first? What are we gonna do? Again, put your answer in the chat. 18 divided by 3 or 3 times 2. All right. I'm seeing multiply, 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 multiply. There's not a single divide here, except for Shantasia. She said divide, but everyone else says and
Put divide.
and Trinasia and Liliana said division, but everyone else says and Dior says division. And okay,
It will
Ju-
be easy if you
and Ju-
divide first because you still get added.
Okay. I want to know what one I should do first. Should I multiply or should I divide first? Which one? Okay.
We gotta add.
You're gonna what?
Multiply first.
Definitely not gonna. Definitely not gonna
Divide 18 divided by 3 and then 6 times 2, which is
Okay.
gonna be 12
Okay.
plus
Okay.
8 will be 20.
That's what you think we should do.
Yeah, so
Okay, so she says to divide first. Actually, if we look at the PEMDAS rule, which one comes first, multiplication or division in the PEMDAS?
Multiply. You have to take the stuff out of the brackets first.
Which one comes first, the multiplication or the division?
Multiplication comes first. You do the 2.
It don't matter though.
Plus 8, and then you put the 18 divide.
Actually,
It already
Didn't matter if it was left or right.
all right. Remember we said that multiplication and division are equally weighted. We do them from left to right. So whatever comes first. If multiplication comes before the division, we do the multiplication first. If the division comes before the multiplication, from left to right, we do the division first. So in this case, from left to right, which one comes first? The division or the multiplication? Which one comes first?
The division.
The division.
From left to right, which one comes first? From
The
left
division
to
comes first.
the division. Which one comes first? From left to right. From left to right.
The division.
The division. The division. The division comes first.
Come first.
So we have to. No, this is, you can't count this as parentheses because there's only 2 inside of it. What you gonna do? You have to leave the 2 here. So we have to divide before we multiply. Okay. So because we already operated with the terms in the bracket, so we're just gonna do 3. This is 3 times 2. All right. So 18 divided by 3. What is 18 divided by 3? We have to do what? 18 divided by 3 is 6. Let's do that. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So it's 6 multiplied by
times 2
plus what?
Plus 8.
plus 8.
Plus 8. Very good. And what is 6 times 2? That gives us
12.
what?
12.
6 times 2 is 12. So it's going to be equal to 12
Plus 8 is 20.
plus 8.
Is 20.
12 plus 8. All right. And what is 12 plus 8?
20.
12 plus 8 is 20. Very good. And so the answer here is going to be 20. 20. All right, 20.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
it's Ariana speaking.
Go ahead, Ariana.
Can you explain the step after figuring out what's after the step of division and why we're multiplying?
Okay, I got
Please.
you. All right, good question. So first of all, where's Ivory? Ivory, can you hear me? Where's Ivory?
Yes.
Ivory, you're not responding to me. When I called you yesterday, I was trying to get your attention and you wouldn't respond.
I couldn't really hear yesterday.
You couldn't hear yesterday, so you waited all class and
I
you
couldn't
couldn't.
really hear today.
Say it again.
I can't really hear either. There's something wrong with my headphones. I have to switch over.
But Ivory, you can't spend the whole class and you're not hearing. So what's the point of the classes if you can't hear me? So if I call on your name, you have to respond, Ivory. And if your headphones is not working, if your sound is not working, you have to get that sorted out. Because there's no point of the class if you can't hear me. You understand, Ivory?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how I got this? The 20.
Yes, I put my answer in the chat.
Have you sent in the notes?
No, sir. I'll send you a message about that.
Okay. But you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So someone was asking me, I think that was Ariana, how we got 20. So the way how we got 20 is, let's start again. We're going to do with the parentheses. So we say 7 minus 5. And what is 7 minus 5? 7 minus 5 is going to be, 7 minus 5 is 2, right? So 7 minus 5 is 2. And so we have 18 divided by 3 multiplied by 2 plus 8. Now, most people might say, oh, let's just multiply 3 times 2. You don't do that. Notice that division comes before the multiplication. And according to PEMDAS, we do, some might say, oh, multiplication comes before division. That's not correct. It's MD, but that MD, the M and the D, they're equally weighted. So we do multiplication and division from left to right. That means as they come. So whatever comes first. If the multiplication comes first, then you do multiplication. If the division comes first, then you do the division. In this case, the division comes first or came first. And so we do 18 divided by 3, and 18 divided by 3 is definitely 6. And so that's how we do it. 18 divided by 3, which is 6. All right. Then we bring down the 2, right? We bring down the 2 here. And we say 6 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 8. We bring down the 8, okay? And 12 plus 8 is definitely 20. So the answer here is 20. Class, do we understand that? Let me know.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. The rest of us, do we understand how we got that?
We did
Yes, sir.
multiply first, the answer would have been the same.
Yeah, I realize that it still be the same.
Yes, Mr. Patel.
Yes, go ahead.
I got a different answer.
What's your answer is?
I got 11.
How did you get 11?
I subtracted 7 and the 5, which gave me 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 18 divided by the 3, which is 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then plus 8.
And then what?
No, never mind. Never mind.
You see where you're going wrong, right? You see where you're going wrong, right?
But yes, sir, but I getting confused because the calculator telling me one thing and the book telling me another thing.
No. You can't just put this directly into your calculator. You have to do it step by step. All right. And you shouldn't put it directly in the calculator because it's 3 points. So they want to see working. All right, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need all of us to do that again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Let's move on from this. Let me go ahead and move from this. So the answer is definitely going to be 20. So moving right along. Like we said, 20. All right, so let's move on from this. Let me go ahead and clear all drawings. Go ahead. Asia, can you hear me? Asia,
Yes, sir.
read the question that's on the screen, please. Value Mart.
Value Mart sells tangerine at $3.50 per dozen. True Value sells the same tangerine at $8 for $2.35. Determine which store gives the better buy. Show working to support answer.
Very good. And what's his name? Ajani? Ajani, can you hear me? Where's Ajani? Ajani, can you hear me? Where's Ajani?
Yes, sir.
Ajani, where's your work from yesterday? Where's your work from yesterday, Ajani?
I didn't send it to you.
Ajani, you need to take a picture of your work and send it to me. Have you written it from yesterday?
Yes.
So you have to take a picture of your work and send it to me, Ajani. You can't be in this class and you have not sent in the work. I keep on telling you that time and time again. So you have to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Go ahead, Amaya. Can you read the question for me, please?
Value Mart
Amaya
sells tangerine.
Simon, sorry.
Value Mart sells tangerines at $3.50 per dozen. True Value sells the same tangerines at $8 for $2.35. Determine which store gives the better buy. Show working to support the answer.
Very good. All right, so we want to show working to support support our answer. I need one more person to read this. Go ahead.
I can read it.
Go ahead and read the question.
Determine which store gives the better buy. Show working to support the answer.
No, start from Value Mart.
Oh, Value Mart sells tangerines at $3.50 per dozen. True Value sells the same tangerines at $8 for $2.35. Determine which store gives the better buy. Show working to support the answer.
Very good. Show working to support your answer. Very good. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? We want to figure which store gives the better buy. How do you think we're gonna do this? And just from your, your understanding, which store you think it will be? You think we would think it's gonna be Value Mart at $3.50 per dozen, or you think it's gonna be, excuse me, True Value, which is going to be $8. Sorry, 8 tangerines. You get 8 tangerines for $2.35. So which one do you think is a better buy? Which one do you think is the better offer? Okay.
Both.
Say it again. Chanel?
Both.
You think both? No. Which one is the better buy? The better buy.
It's both because I work it out.
It's both? It's both because I work it out. Nope. Torika?
I think it's True Value.
You think it's True Value?
True Value.
Think it's True Value? Who wanna go with True Value? Who going with True Value? True Value people.
It's True Value.
Think it's True Value.
It's Value Mart.
It's Value Mart. All right. Which store gives the better buy?
Value of the True.
Is Value of the True? That's not an option. Come on, y'all. Which store gives the better buy?
Extra Value.
We'll go with Value Mart. Value Mart.
It's the True Mart.
Oh wait.
I stick it with True Value.
Only getting 8.
Doesn't it?
I'm gonna say Value.
You wanna go with Value Mart?
I can go with Value Mart.
Remember, Value Mart is $3.50 per dozen. What is a dozen?
Yeah. 12.
12.
And they're selling 8 for $2.35.
A dozen is 12. And then this one only give you 8. So which one are you gonna go with?
Yeah, but you could buy more. You could get
Oh no, wait, I'm gonna go with True Value.
True Value. True
Yeah,
Value.
True Value.
True Value.
I'm gonna go with True Value.
You could buy more? I don't understand.
If you buy more, it will still be around by the same price of
True
Value
Value
Mart.
gives the better price.
If you get 16 tangerines from True Value, that'll only be $4.70.
Uh-huh.
It would
That's
be the
like
same price
only you
around
could
by
get
Value Mart.
16, but if you buy from Value Mart for $3.50 for 1 dozen, it's $3.50. It's a better price at True Value.
But if you buy two, you're getting 24 though.
Okay.
If you
Hmm.
buy If you
Exactly.
buy a dozen,
Why is your
but-
voice trembling, Alea? Your voice is
because I'm
trembling.
gonna crash. Okay,
All right,
let's
all
go
right.
drink.
This will be able to. If you think it's Value Mart, put V in the chart. If you think it's True Value, put T in the chart. Value Mart, put V. True Value, put T. All right, Value Mart, put V. True Value, put T. Which one do you think it is? Okay. All right, Value Mart, put V. True Value, put T. We can see who's gonna get swing right now from these stores. Value Mart is V, True Value is T. Let me see. All right. Tavana, you going with Value Mart? What? Tavana, you going with Value Mart? All right. All right, so but only okay. Antoine just guessing at this point. True Value. All right, so I see True Value, I see Value Mart. It's a mixture. All my Value Mart people, let me hear you. All my Value Mart people, let me hear you.
Me.
Oh, y'all weak. Value Mart, Value Mart, Value Mart. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. True Value,
No.
True Value, True Value, True Value.
True Value.
Yeah, True Value.
It's True Value. You'll get that otherwise.
All right, let's
I'll
go.
to microwave that.
All right, so let's go ahead and actually do it, right? So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create this chart. So you're gonna work hard and draw this chart, right? Draw this chart just like mine. Make sure it's pretty just like mine. As you can see, I work very
Hold on,
hard
Mr. Petit.
to get my chart. Yes, yes.
If it's not that pretty. If it was up to you, which store you buying from?
We can see right now. We can see right now. All right, so what I want to know, right? This is how I would do it. I would want to figure out the cost for one. Because
Exactly.
like
Mr. T.
dozen, 8, it might mix you up. I want to know what is the cost for one tangerine. Because if I know the cost for one tangerine, then I know which one is actually ripping me off. Does that make sense? So for this one, you have to
One
try to figure
tangerine
out the
probably would be
cost for one.
35 cents.
Try to get the cost for one. So let's go ahead and figure out the cost for one
Listen, but do you
tangerine.
see what I said in it?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Lisa. So the cost for one tangerine at Value Mart and the cost for one tangerine at True Value. So let's go ahead and figure out what's the cost for one. The cost for one is going to be $3.50 divided by what? $3.50 divided by 12. $3.50 divided by 12. Do y'all know how to divide that? What do y'all get when y'all divide it? $3.50 divided by 12. 350 divided 29 cents. Okay, let's go ahead and divide it. 350 divided by 12. So we're gonna say 12 into 350. 1 second, class.
Oh no, be like be too quiet.
Yet they will call.
All right, so we have 12 into 3.50. How many times does 12 go into 35?
Once.
Wait,
Twice.
how many times does 12 go into 3 the first thing I have to do is, let me just do it the right way. 12 into 3 equals what? 0 times? 12 times 0 is 0. Minus 3 becomes 3, right? But the point. Bam. Bring down the 5. How many times does 12 go into 5? And how many times does 12 go into 35? Twice, right? 12 times 2 is what? 12 times 2 is 24. Do y'all know how to subtract these? I mean, how to divide these things? Y'all are really quiet. 5 minus
Yes,
4
sir.
is 1.
1,
Bring down the
0.
0. Okay, good. And
Would
would
it
we
be
do this?
110?
Say it again.
Would it be 110?
110. Because 3 minus
You
2.
ain't do the
Yeah. How many times does 12 go into 110?
9.
9 times 12 times 9 is
108.
108. Minus what? That's gonna be 0. 10 minus 8 is what? 2.
2.
Remember, the decimal point gives us the permission to add an imaginary 0.
0.
How many times does 12 go into
Mhm.
20? Once.
Once.
12 times 1 is what?
12.
12. And then we do 20 minus 12, which is going to be 10 minus 12 is going to be 8. And we could continue, but I'm just going to do the 3 decimal places. So what does that mean? That means that the cost of 1 tangerine to 3 decimal places is going to be what? 0.291. And it's only the 3 decimal places, by the way. So this is the 3 decimal places. So the 3 decimal places. And the reason why I do the 3 decimal places is because I just want to compare them. All right, now we need to know the cost of 1 tangerine. So the cost of 1 tangerine, tangerine. It's a lot of writing. Cost of 1 tangerine is going to be equal to 235 divided by what? $2.35 divided by what?
8.
Divided by 8.
8.
And when you all divide it, what y'all get?
29.
29.
Say it again.
29.
No. The 3 decimal places. 8 into 235. All right, so 8 into 235. So there's gonna be 0.35. So 8 into 0 is going to be 8 into 2 is 0. So 2 minus 0 is 2. We put the decimal point up here. We bring down the 3. How many times does 8 go into 23? 4 times, 3 times, twice. Yeah. 8 times 2 is 16.
24. Oh, 16, yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be canceled out. This becomes 1. This is 13. 13 minus 6 is what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 7. Yes, 7.
7.
We bring down the 5. How many times does 8 go into 5? 9 times.
9.
8 times 9 is 72. Minus 72 minus 75 minus 72 is gonna be what? 3. We put the 0 because we have the decimal point. How many times does 8 go into 30?
5.
5 times?
No, 6. 5, yeah, 5.
No, 8 times 5, no, that'd be too much. 8 times 5 is 40.
Oh, okay. 4.
3.
3.
3.
8 times
3.
3, no, 8, yeah, 8 times 3, that's correct, 3. So 8 times 3 is gonna be what? 24.
24.
Okay. So we subtract. And it's gonna be 10 minus 4 is what?
6.
10 minus 4 is 6. Let me say 2 minus 2, which is 0.
0.
And so this is going to be 0.293. All right, so which one is bigger? Or which one costs more? So
True value.
So which one costs more?
True value.
Which one costs more? Come on, don't be shy. Which one costs more?
True value. True value.
True value costs more. So which one is the better buy?
True value.
Value mark.
No, which
It's still
one is the
Value mark,
True
like I
value.
said, value mark.
value?
True value.
Value mart. Value mart is the better buy. So value
Right
mart
here.
value mart is value mart because value mart is cheaper. Value mart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that don't mean it have quality. though.
What if the tangerine spoiled?
No,
Yeah, whatever it's
No,
all
no,
tangerine, but
no.
they don't need.
No, we're talking about supporting it mathematically. Mathematically,
true
mathematically, all we care about is the price. We don't care about
What if it's a bad
no, we
product?
don't care about that. We just care
Mathematically, it's
But
certainly wrong.
isn't that like 0.002 cents model? Like,
it's still
is it that serious?
it's that serious because over time, when you multiply that,
Over time it gets spoiled.
no, over time. And you wonder why I keep on calling your name, right? Over time, let me speak.
Right.
Over time, you don't eat it.
Over time. Antoine, why you always thinking about eating stuff? Can you just like not think about eating it?
You are wrong for that.
So which one is bigger? 0.23, 0.293 is greater, right? So therefore, which one is the better buy? Therefore, value mart is the better buy. Is the better buy. Better buy. All right. So question, who said value mart? Who said value mart? Who said value mart?
I
Who said value mart?
Look in
Let's
the
go.
chat. I did.
Let's go.
I
said
did.
value
Go.
mart.
Let's go.
I did.
I did. You can look in the
All
chat.
right. All right.
You just the jack.
All right. That's excellent. Now y'all don't switch sides now. Don't switch sides since y'all know
Hey,
that.
I stick it with my true value.
And you could be wrong. You could stay wrong.
I'll just
At
get
least
that
I
one.
get my stuff a little bit more cheaper though.
Technically, if I didn't say none, I didn't say none, but in my head, Value Mart was my drink.
In your head, really, really in your head, really,
Yes, like
really in your
I
mind.
didn't say it.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Saying it too.
Laura said. All right, do we understand this? Let me know if y'all understand this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, Mr. T.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
sir.
It
Go
can't
ahead.
be Value Mart if value is spelled with sense.
Exactly. Oh my
Wow.
days.
Can you just write it down? The answer is Value Mart. What happened? You searching? Why are you searching, man? Sound like you're searching.
Nobody
man.
likes Value Mart.
Searching. All right. Except for the people who except for the people who chose Value Mart. They love Value Mart. All right. Take a
They
picture of this
can't
and
even
send it to
spell
me via.
value.
Take a picture of it, your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that for me. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Amaya non-home. Do you understand how we got this?
Yes, sir.
Good. You chose Value Mart or you chose True Value? Which one did you
I
choose?
chose Value Mart
Let's go. Why did you choose that?
because I worked it out already.
You worked it out already. Good. Thank you
Yes,
for educating us. Some of us need educating. We choose the wrong answers. All right, so let's move on from this. Again, let's move on from this. Let's move on from this. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Google looks like chat, Mr. T.
What's the answer though?
Mm-hmm. True Mart all the way. True Mart all the way. Wow. All right. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Can I erase this? Can I move this, please? Again, can I move this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir.
Good. All right, so
Not the teacher though. Why you asking, please?
yeah, I gotta.
Manners.
Yeah, come on.
Manners.
You can't just.
Set example.
Exactly. All right. So for those people who think it's just a little 2 cents, if you look at it, right, if we actually were to do it all the way, this is 0.291 and the 6 continues. This one is 0.29375. So this one is way bigger than this. And over time, you will be paying more. Imagine if you get like 80. Imagine if you get 80. Like that could be a lot compared to Value Mart. So we're gonna make sure we get the right one. So the answer here is Value Mart gives the better buy. Okay, Value Mart gives the better buy. All right, next, let's move on from this question. Ooh. Okay, do we know how to oh, do we know how to do this
I
one?
can't send my work because my father's phone is dead.
Okay, no problem. So we have to solve the following equation. 17 plus 8m. 17 plus 8m. Wait 1 second. I don't know what my computer's doing.
Mr. Petit, may I try this question, please?
Do you know how to do this?
Yes, sir. I think so.
You think so? I need someone who knows so, man. I don't need no think so.
I do know.
Oh, I know so already.
Let me do it, please.
I need someone who knows so.
Mr.
Yeah.
I know
Petit,
so.
I do know so.
I don't believe you.
Mr. D.
Mhm.
Mr. D, I know why your
I
computer
actually
freaking out,
might
you know.
sit down for a
Watch I
second.
get it right if I answer it.
Say it
Mr.
again.
D, I know why your computer freaking out, you know.
Why?
Because you buy it from Value Mart.
Wow. That is so mean. Wow. All right. All right. All right. I got something for y'all. You want a layer. All right.
Mr. Petit, you know what? Okay.
I'm glad I'm not in this.
Value
All right.
Mart sucks.
Mr. Petit, may I answer, please? Please,
All
please,
right.
please.
Go ahead. Let's answer it. So we have 17 plus 8m is equal to 53. By the way, if you know the answer, you can put inside the chat. Top 3 answers will be considered. Go ahead.
Okay,
Top three,
so
top three.
you have to move the 17 behind the equal sign, like behind the 53. So it would be 8m is equal to 53
Wait,
minus 17, because
wait, wait, wait.
that's
Wait,
not
you're telling
decimal.
me to take 17 and send it over the equal sign?
Yeah, so
So like move it over?
yeah,
Why would we move it? Why would we move it over?
because 17 and 8m aren't like, yeah, they aren't compatible, so they wouldn't be able to add or anything. So you
Uh-huh.
have to move it.
Good.
So once you move 17 behind the equal sign, you have to change it from a positive to a negative, I think.
Very good.
I hope.
You think?
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Anyway, you have to change it from a positive to a negative. So
Very
then
good.
it would be 8m is equal to 53 minus 17.
Very good.
So then, like, you have to answer that. Hold on, let me do the working real quick. Hold on. 53 minus 17.
So 53.
1, 7, 8,
So we have
9,
to
10, 11.
subtract them. So she's right. We have to subtract 53 minus 17.
And that would be 36.
1 second. So we say 3 minus 7 is going to, we can't really do that. This is going to be 4. This is 13. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 6. Yes. 4 minus 5 is, sorry, 4 minus 1 is?
3.
3. Very good. So it's going to be 36. All right. Good. Next.
Then after that, you have to move the 8 now. So you have to disconnect the 8 from its variable. So it would be m is equal to 36 divided by 8.
Why you say divided like that?
Because I have to play it back in my head to make sure I'm doing it right.
So we divide both
So-
sides by 8. Very good. And because 8 is,
And then
by the way, class, what answer y'all got? All of the rest of us.
M is equal to 4.5.
M is equal to 4.5.
4.5.
M is equal to 4.5. M is equal to 4.5. Why y'all copying from each other? I feel like y'all copying from each other. Like, can y'all see each other? Like,
working in the chat.
I have the work in myself.
can y'all see each
wow.
other?
Put the work
Can
in
y'all
the
see each
chat.
other messages?
No.
No, I only know how to do this because the last time we did this, I get it wrong.
That makes sense. So we cancel out the z.
I
We
shouldn't
cancel
even
out,
say that.
we cancel out the 8s, and we left with what? M is equal to 36 over 8, and we have to what? We have to divide. So 8 into 8.
36 is 4.
8 into 36 is 4? No, mom. Oh, you mean like the first time? I got you. I got you. Sorry. 8 into 36 goes 4 times. 8 times 4 is what? 32 minus. So 36 minus 32, 6 minus 2 is what? 4.
4.
3 minus 3 is 0. It's going to
0.
be point. Because we have the decimal point, that gives us the permission
You
to
add a
add
0.
an imaginary 0. And how many times does 8 go into 40?
5.
5 times. 8 times 5 is 40. And so we have 40 minus 40, which is 0 and 0. And so we got that M rather is equal to 4.5. All right.
Five.
and you was doubting me.
I was not doubting you. Come on. I would never doubt
You
you.
say I need someone who's sure. And I told you I was sure. And he was like, you don't sound like you sure. Mr. Petit, see, I know I was right.
So M, very
No,
good.
he's going to do that for you to see if you can switch your mind or if you're going to keep your answer. That's why he's.
Maybe, maybe not.
I just have to like.
This at this point, this isn't in a class. It's just a course.
That's a good question. That's a good point, Cleveland. All right, so M is equal to 4.5. Do we understand how we got that, class? Let me know, please. M is equal to 4.5.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Some people still do not answer me when I call their name, and that's not good. Where is Empress? Empress, are you there? Empress, are you
Yes,
there?
sir.
Okay, and Jaden? Jaden, are you there? Where's Jaden? Jaden Gomez? Are you there? Where's Jaden? I can't hear from Jaden. How about what's her name? Judea? Judea, are you there? Where's Judea? I think she's here. Let me check. No, she's not there. Jada, are you there? Where's Jada? Jada, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got this?
Yes, sir.
And Ethan Anelis? Ethan Anelis, do you understand how we got this? Ethan Anelis. There's Ethan. And then Ethan Adderley, do you understand how we got this? Ethan Adderley. Ethan Adderley.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got this?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay. Have you sent in your workers yet?
Not as yet, sir. I'm still writing.
You have to take a picture of your work and send it to me, Ethan. You can't take too long to write. Ethan Smith, where's Ethan Smith?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got this?
Yes, sir. I'm still writing. I'm going to send it after I finish.
I was calling you yesterday and you would not respond. What happened? You have to be paying attention, Ethan. Don't get distracted.
sir.
You understand me?
Yes, sir.
All right, the rest of us, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Malicio and Vincent, do you all understand how we got this? Malicio and Vincent. Where's Malicio? Malicio and Vincent, can you hear me? Where's Malicio and Vincent? Can't really hear from them. Go ahead. Markeo, do you understand this? There's Markeo. All right, let's move on from this. Let's go part B. Ooh. Ooh. This is ugly. Oh boy.
See, I don't give up. I give up.
Oh boy. Life is a logical fallacy. Did y'all remember about fallacies yesterday?
Yes, sir. With the princess and the frog.
Princess and the Frog? I said nothing about no Princess and the Frog yesterday.
Yeah, philosophy.
Ah, great. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Forget we even
Fallacy, not philosophy.
fallacy. Fallacy.
It is well said in
Fallacy.
science that and frogs do not have lips.
Fallacy. Fallacy. Yes, go ahead.
I think I know how to do it.
You remember how to do it? You want to explain to us?
I mean, I think we turn the mixed fraction into an improper fraction and you cross multiply.
Yes. Yes, very good. Put your hands inside the chat. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna change this. So we have n over 6 is equal to 1 over 1 and 3 over 4. What we're gonna do with this one is we're gonna take this mixed fraction. We're gonna change it into a improper fraction. Now the question is, how do we do that? Right? So that's the question. Like, how do we change? Go ahead. How do we change this improper fraction into a multiple? How do we change the mixed fraction into improper fraction? Go ahead. How do we do that?
I think you add the denominator and
Wait, give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, so we have n over 6 is equal to 1 and 3 over 4. All right, n over 6 is equal to 1 and 3 over 4. We have to change this improper fraction, this mixed number rather, into improper fraction. And so let's go ahead and multiply. We're going to multiply 1 and 4, and then we're going to multiply what? 1. Well, we're going to multiply 1 and 4, and we're going to add 3. Does that make sense? So we're going to multiply 1 and 4, and we're going to add 3. Does that make sense to you all or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. I'm gonna join on a different device.
No problem. I want to hear from Miss Morris. The rest of you have to respond. Do you all understand what I mean when I say convert this? Do you all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right, when we
Yes,
converted
sir.
it, which will get when y'all converted it into an improper fraction.
7 over 4.
7.
Say it again.
7
7
over
over 4.
7 over
7 over
4.
4.
Very good.
7 over 4.
Very good. So we have 1 times 4. What is 1 times 4? That's going to be what?
4.
4. Very
4.
good. Plus 3 is what?
7.
7.
7. Very good. So it's going to be 7 over 4. 7 over 4. So we have n over 6 is equal to 7 over 4. Okay? And that's how we do that. So the first thing we do is we convert it. Convert the mixed number into an improper fraction. So 1 times 4 is 4 plus 3 is 7. So we have 7 over 4. We keep the denominator. So we keep that. Next, class, what's the next step that we do? What's the next thing that we do after this? We're going to do what? Anyone? What's the next step?
Cross multiply.
We're going to cross multiply. Who said that?
Store.
Restore. Very good. So we're going to cross multiply. So we're going to say 6 times 7, and then we're going to say 4 times n. So we say 6 times 7 and 4 times n. Okay. And so let's multiply that out. So 4 times n is 4n. Okay. So 4 times n is 4n. And 6 times 7, well, 6 times 7. And so what we're going to do here, we're going to what? What is 6 times 7? What is 6 times 7?
42.
6 times 7 is 42.
42.
Very good. So we say 4n is equal to 42. All right. Then we're going to divide both sides by, we're going to say
4.
Very good. So you're going to say 4n. So 4n is equal to 42. 42. And we divide both sides by 4. Divide both sides by 4. We cancel this with that, and so we have that n is equal to 42 divided by 4. So n is equal to 42 over 4. And so we have the divide. So we have to divide. So how many times does 4? So how many times does 4 go into 42? That's what we have to figure out. The divided.
10.5.
10.5. You sure?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah.
All right. And so we say how many times does 4 go into 42? That goes what? Well, let's do into 4. That goes into once. 4 times 1 is 4. Is 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. Bring down the 2. All right, how many times does 4 go into? Well, what we have to do, how many times does 4 go into 2? 0 times. 4 times 0 is 0. And 2 minus 0 is 2. All right, put the points, right? It's gonna be what? Put the 0 behind.
Bring down to 0.
Bring down to 0, very good. How many times does 4 go into 20?
5.
5 times, very good. 4 times 5 is 20.
20.
Very good. And we say 20 minus 20, which is what? 0. And so that means that n is going to be equal to what? 10.
10.5.
10.5. Very good. N is equal to 10.5. All right. Any questions on that? Let me know if y'all understand that, please.
Yes.
I understand.
All right. The rest of you, do you understand how we got n is equal to 10.5? Let me know, please, if y'all understand that.
Yes.
I'm only hearing from like 3 persons. The rest of us, do we understand
sir.
how n is equal to 10.5? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Trinasia rule, do you understand? Trinasia.
Yes, sir.
And
sir.
Xavier. Xavier, do you understand? Xavier.
Yes, sir.
And Zania, do you understand? Zania Bo. Zania Bo, do you understand? Do you understand how we got that n is equal to 10.5?
Yes, sir.
And Zion Davis, do you understand how we got that n is equal to 10.5? Zion Davis.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got that n is equal to 10.5?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and explain it to me, please. While he explains it, take a picture of your work and send to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send to me via WhatsApp. Go ahead, Zion Davis, explain how we got that n is equal to 10.5. Go ahead and do that for me.
So you divide 4 by 42. 4 goes
No. Start from the top. Start from changing it to a mixed number and all that stuff. Start from there. Go ahead, start from
n
the top.
over 6 equals 1, 3 over 4. So you can put the plus by the 3 and the times by the 4. So you can cross the 4 over with the n and the 6 over with the 7. So
Wait.
4n equals 6 times.
Wait. We did something very important now. We say we have 1 and 3 over 4. We have 7 over 4. How did that happen? What do we call that? What happened now? Okay, I don't think you know. We took a mixed number and turned it into a what? Zion.
Pardon?
We took a mixed number, 1 and 3 over 4, and turned it into a what? Improper what?
Improper fraction?
Good. And how did we do that? We did that by what?
Times 1 times 4.
Yeah, 1 times 4. And 1 times 4 is?
4.
Plus 3 is what?
7.
So we have 7 over 4. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So again, how do we change the improper fraction? Sorry, the mixed number into improper fraction. How do we do that?
Times 1 by 4 and add the answer by 3.
Which gives us what?
7.
And 7 over 4. Good. Now we have n over 6 is equal to 7 over 4. What we gonna do now?
We on the second part, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you cross the 6 over with the 7. And you cross the 4 over with the n. Then 4n equals 6 times 7. So the answer is 42. So you do 4n over 4 equals 42 over 4. You cancel out the 4 on the top, and you cancel out the 4 at the bottom.
Yes.
Then that gives you n equals 42 over 4. So then you divide 4 over 42. So 4 goes into the 4 once. So 4 take away 4 is 0. Bring the 2. 4 can't go into 2, so add 0.
and put a 0 on the top. And bring the 2 down. So you have permission to bring a point because 4 can't go into 2 again. So you add the imaginary 0. Then 4 goes into 20 5 times. So 20 take away 20 is 0.
Very good.
And the answer is 10.5.
So we got that n is equal to 10.5. The rest of us, do we understand that? Let me know if y'all understand that, please. Again, let me know if y'all understand that, please.
Yes, sir.
I understand.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Very good. Good. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, so next question is going to be, oh, okay, this is us doing it. All right. All right, so let me clear all this, clear all drawings. All right. All right, so Danielle Johnson, can you read this for me, please?
Wesley brought football equipment for the summer games. The uniform costs $F. The shoes cost 3 times as much as the uniform. The football costs $13 less than the uniform. Write an expression in terms of F for A, the cost of the shoes.
Okay. Thank you. And D'Angelo, where's D'Angelo? D'Angelo? D'Angelo, can you hear me?
So, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Go ahead and read this question, please.
Wesley bought football equipment for the summer games. The uniform cost
I can't hear you.
I don't know that word is. I don't know if that's an F or.
Radio? $F?
The uniform costs $F. The shoes cost three times as much as the uniform. The football costs $30 less than the uniform. Write an expression of terms of F for the cost of the shoes.
Okay, good. Very good. All right, I'll be writing this down, class. Let me know if you're writing this down. Again, let me know if you're writing this down.
Sir.
Yes,
sir.
Okay, good. Dior Smith, where's Dior? Can you read this for me, please?
Wesley bought football equipment for the summer games. The uniform cost $F. The shoes cost 3 times as much as the uniform. The football cost $13 less than the uniform. Write an expression in terms of F for A, the cost of the shoes.
Very good. So you want to figure out what is the cost of the shoes. All right. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and figure that out. Any ideas? Any ideas? We want to figure out the cost of the shoes. The cost of the shoes. Say it again.
Times F by 3.
Times F by 3. Remember they say the shoes cost 3 times, excuse me, as much as the uniform. So what is it going to be?
3F.
3F? Do we agree with her? She
Yeah.
said it's 3F. Do y'all agree with her?
No, sir.
No, what you think, Fiani? What you think it's going to be?
If you give me a second to work for this equation, please.
Say it again.
I know the NTF, but you can give me a second to work with this.
Yeah, I give you a second to work it out. Aiden Bean, what you think? They said that the uniform costs $F, okay? And the shoes cost 3 times as much as the uniform. So how are we gonna get this, Aiden Bean?
Multiplying F by 3.
I could barely hear you.
Multiplying F by 3.
Multiplying F by 3. And if we multiply F by 3, what would I give you?
3F.
3F. Class, do we agree that's 3F? Or y'all think we should do something else besides 3F? What y'all think? Because we know that the uniform is $F. Right? The uniform is $F.
I think it's.
Go ahead.
No, I said I agree that it's 3F.
You agree it's 3F? So how we get that? We know that it's 3 times as much as the uniform. And the uniform is $F. So it's going to be 3 times F. Yes, Fiani? And 3 times F is simply 3F. And so the answer here is going to be 3F. And that's what I got for this one. 3F. All right, nothing difficult, just 3F. Do you understand that, class? I mean, if you all understand that. I know we didn't with algebra, but
Yes, sir.
I mean, if you all understand that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the answer is
No,
going to be 3F. Laura, you say you don't understand?
Yes, I don't. Oh, no, I understand.
What's the cost
just
of what's the
realized.
cost of the uniform? $F, right?
Yes, sir.
And what's the cost of the shoes?
3 times as much.
3 times as much. So it's going to be 3 times F, right? Which is what?
3F.
3F. Very good. 3 times as much, which is going to be 3F. All right.
Mr.
Go ahead, Fiani.
What is the extra $13 for? The football costs less than the uniform.
We haven't reached that yet. We just on the cost for the shoes. And they say write an expression. So we ain't reached that. We're just trying to figure out what's the cost of the shoes. And the answer for that is going to be 3F. All right? That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. Let's move on to the next question. Y'all got this before I move on from this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the cost of the shoes is
Yes.
going to be 3F.
Yes.
All right, now we want the cost of the football. Let me move all this. All right, the cost of the football. Anyone want to try? What's the cost of the football? Kamani, I see you. I see you, Kamani, even though you can't talk.
F minus 13.
Say it again.
F minus 13.
F minus 13. Why you say F minus 13?
Because the uniform's SF and the ball costs 13 less than uniform.
13 less. 13 less. Very good. 13 less. So it's going to be F minus 13. F minus 13. Class, you all understand that? You understand why we minusing it, right? Because it says the football costs $13 less. $13 less. So if we know the uniform costs $F, right? Then it's going to be less than minus 13. All right. So it's F minus 13. That's the answer for that one. All right. Does that make sense to y'all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good stuff.
Yes, Mr. Patel.
Go ahead.
If we put 13 minus F, is that the same thing?
No. 13 minus F is not the same thing. 13 minus F is not the same thing. It's F minus 13. Okay. Because you're minusing the cost of the uniform. So you're taking the cost of the football because the football is less. So since the football is gonna be Last, it has to be F minus 13. Okay. Okay. All right, moving right along. So I think we're good with this, right? Y'all good with this? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Moving right along. Now we want the total cost of the equipment given an answer in simplest form. So the total cost of the equipment given an answer in simplest form. So for the total cost of the equipment, so let's go ahead and do that. So total cost. How you think we're gonna do this? Total cost, total cost, total cost of the equipment. So what are we have to add? This is gonna be what? It's gonna be the shoes. So we have to add what? The uniform. Let's still do the uniform.
Uniform.
The uniform. So you have to add the uniform. The uniform.
On the ball.
The uniform. So we add the uniform. Uniform. Plus, we're gonna add what? We're gonna add the shoes. Like we said, the shoes is 3 times as much. So we add the shoes. So the uniform, the shoes, okay? And we add what?
The ball.
We add the football. We add the football. So it's gonna be the football. So the football. So the uniform, the shoes, the football. So the total cost. So the total cost. So total cost is gonna be equal to, what is the uniform? Uniform is F dollars. It's gonna be F. What is the cost of the shoes? The cost of the shoes is what?
Yeah.
The cost
3F.
3F because it's 3 times as much. 3 times as much. So it's 3F. Okay. What's the cost of the football?
The football is $13.
F minus 13.
F
So it's
minus
F minus 13.
F minus 13. So it's gonna be F minus 13. Okay. And so
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
go ahead.
Would you put the F minus 13 in brackets or not?
You don't need to. You don't need to. It because it doesn't matter, because even if you put in brackets, we still have to remove it because we still need to combine the like terms. All right. So the only time you probably would need to put in brackets if it was like 2 open bracket F minus 13. Then that would be, you would need to do that. Or if it was negative, like if it's a negative, then yeah, a negative in front of you. But this is not, you don't need to put up brackets for this one. Erase. Boom, boom. And so now we have to what? Add all of the like terms. So let's go ahead and add them. So we say F and 3F gives us what?
4F.
4F, very good.
4F.
4F. Plus another F. Let's just add it all in one time instead of just doing separate.
5F.
Just do 5F, yeah, 5F. So F plus 3F plus F is gonna be 5F. So it's gonna be 5F.
Minus 13.
And bring this down as well. 5F minus what? Minus
13.
13. And so that's our answer. 5F. 5F minus 13.
13.
55F minus 13. Okay. All right. Do we understand this? Let me know if you all understand this. How I got the total.
I understand.
Yes, sir. I
Yes,
understand it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good. Is that Crimson?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're here.
I was always here.
Really?
I never left.
Oh, you was always there. Wow. I didn't know that.
You didn't?
No, I didn't realize. So you was there for Value Mart and True Mart? Wait, are you didn't you wasn't there yet as yet?
I came in a bit late.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. All right, so we have 5F minus 13. All right, the reason why we do that, quick recap. Uniform is for F, shoes is for 3 times F, and the football is for F minus 13. So we say 1F and 3F and 1F. So 1F and 3F and 1F. Put them all together gives us 5F minus 13. And 5F minus 13 is definitely the answer. 5F minus 13. All right. And that's the answer for it. All right. Any questions for this? Let me know if you understand this. If you have any questions, let me know.
I got so confused when you start solving it. I had my answer just left at the F's.
Say it again.
I wasn't thinking to solve it because I just left it at the F. So we had it at the top in the red. And then I was getting confused. I said, oh, we have to solve it.
Yeah, you not solve it, you have to simplify it, right? There's a difference between solve and simplify. Solve means you have to actually figure out what F means. Simplify just means collect like terms and combine them. Make sense?
And we have to do that.
You have to do that. Because they say, given your answer in simplest form. Make sense?
Excuse me, Mr. Bitty.
Go ahead, Alea.
So, like, in the rough draft,
Working, yeah.
the rough thing,
Yes.
you'd have to like put all letters like the uniform plus shoes plus football, or just the F plus 3F plus F minus 13.
That's a good question. This right here is for teaching purposes. You don't have to put it. So I just want you to know what is what. So you really just need is F plus 3F plus F minus 13, and then simplify them. All right. So that's all you need. That's a good question. It's a good question, Leo. All right, so let's move on from that. All right. All right, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where's Shantasia? Shantasia, can you hear me? Again, Shantasia, can you hear me? Shantasia. Where's Shantasia?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Have you sent in your work?
I didn't as yet.
Have you sent any work from the day?
I did send the first part.
All right. Do you understand how we got this answer? You understand how we got 5F minus 13?
Not too much.
Not too much? Okay, so let me explain it again. So, Shantasia, so the uniform, how much does the uniform cost? How much does the uniform cost? How much does the uniform cost? Shantasia?
Yeah.
$F, very good. And then it says the shoes cost what?
3 times as much.
3 times as much is gonna be what? 3 what? 3F, right? Because it's 3 times as much, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Plus F minus 3 because it says the football costs $13 less. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now all we need to do, we need to combine all the F's together. So this is 1F, this is 3F. What is 1F and 3F? That gives you what? 1F and 3F is what? Go ahead, Shantasia. 1F plus 3F is what?
4F.
4F, very good. Plus F is gonna be what? So 4F plus 1F is what? Go ahead, Shantasia. 4F plus 1F is what?
5F.
5F, very good. And then we just bring down the 13. So we just left with 5F minus 13. And that's how we simplify it. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. And we should be good. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Are we done with this? Let me know, please, if you're all done with this so I can move on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, so good. Let's move on. Let me clear out drawings. Yay. Do we have time? Oh, yeah, we do have time. All right, so sets questions. Oh, how we love our sets questions.
I'm about to leave. Good night. Hope you have a good night.
It's not time to go yet. All right, so we have, what do we call this, by the way? I don't know if y'all.
Mr. Potato, you like trying to stress us out?
A Venn diagram.
It's a Venn diagram, but what is it called? What do we call this?
A subset.
Say it again.
A subset.
A subset, very good. A subset. Why do we call it a subset?
Because it's in another set.
Very good. It's a set without a set. So that's what we mean by a subset. So a subset is a set within a set. So we have a subset. So we say, let's say this is P, okay? And let's say that this is Q, okay? So Q is inside of P. So since Q is inside of P, Q is what we call a subset, right? Of P, because Q is inside of P. That's what we mean by a subset, a set within a set, a set within a set, all right? So Q is inside of P, Q is inside of P, and so therefore it is a subset. Q is a subset of, excuse me, Q is a subset of P, all right? And so that's what we mean by a subset, all right? All right, so, all right, so we have these on the outside. So this is X on the outside, and we have S, then we have Z, those are on the outside. And then for P, for the sets that are in P, we have T, we have Y, we have A, and we have W. Okay, and for the sets that are for the elements that are in Q, we just have A, W, and A. Okay, those are the elements that are in Q. All right. And so that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and clear our drawings and let's get into this. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, class, do you all have this drawn as yet, or you are still drawing? Let me know if y'all have this written down or you're still drawing. Say it again.
I'm finished.
You finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so we have these different symbols. this symbol right here, right? When you see the U symbol, what does that stand for?
Union.
What stands for? Who said that?
Trayvon.
Very good. Stands for the union. And when we say the union, what does that mean? The union, what does that mean? Union mean what?
Everything in P and Q.
Very good. Everything. So everything. So the union means everything. Everything. For every set. So every element. So everything.
In every set.
Everything in
Each set.
Yeah, everything in P and Q. Everything in P and Q. No repeats. So no repeats. So everything in P and Q and no repeats. Okay, no repeats. And so let's go ahead and list the elements of P. Let's go ahead and do that. So the elements of P
T
are gonna be what? What are the
T,
elements that are in? Let me go ahead and do this properly, yeah. What are the
T,
elements that
Y.
are in P?
T, Y, A, and W.
So elements are in T that are gonna be T, right? What else?
Y.
Y, very good. Y. W.
A.
W.
And
W and?
A.
And A, very good. Those are the elements that are inside P. What are the elements that are inside Q?
A and W.
Very good. So the elements that are inside Q are going to be W and A. So A and W. And so the union, therefore, right? Class, what will be the union of these sets?
A and
the union.
A
What will
and
be
W.
what will be the union?
A and W.
No. The union, not the intersection, the union.
TYWA.
Very good. The union is going to be all of the set, all of the elements combined. Right? All of the elements combined. All right. All right, so it's going to be what? T, Y, W, and A. And A and W, all of them must be included in the union. But we cannot include, and we do not include A and W twice. So just, you only do it like, only include it once. So this is going to be what? T, Y, W, and A. And that's going to be the union. All right. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Empress, explain how we got the union of P and Q. Empress? Where's
Okay.
Empress? Go ahead and explain how we got P union Q. Do you know how we got it?
Because they're the same.
Say it again. No.
Never mind.
No.
No.
No. So what do we mean by the union, Empress?
Everything in P and Q?
Everything in P and Q combined, no repeats, right?
So.
Good. All right, so What are the elements in P? What are the elements in P?
X, S, S, C.
No, you're not paying attention, Empress.
Sorry, T, T, Y, W, A.
T, Y, W, and A. Very good. All right,
And
so
Q is AW.
and Q is what? AW. Now we want the union. The union is going to be all of them combined, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's going to be what? What is the union?
T, Y, W, A.
Uh-huh. And AW is the same thing as, so you don't put it twice, right?
Yes, sir.
You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. And so that means we're going to have T, Y, W, and A. And that's going to be the answer. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. And so that's how we got the class. Do we understand how we got the union? Do you understand how we got the union of P and Q?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
I only heard from 3 people. The rest of you, do we understand how we got the union of P and Q?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
Okay. Anyone would like to explain how we got it? The union? Anyone would like to explain how we got the union? Anyone would like to explain how we got the union?
Since I came late, I volunteered as Tribune, even though I regret it.
Go ahead.
So basically, we find what all was in P and Q and like what they have in common when they repeats, and that would be like T, Y, A, and W, and then we put it as the answer since we just finding the union since they both have the two of them in common.
No.
Oh, I know I would regret it. Oh.
So first, remember the union is all of them combined, not what they have in common, you know, but all of them combined. You understand? You understand what I'm saying?
Wait, so what happened to the X, S, and Z?
No, that's not a part of the union. The union is only what P and Q have all together combined. That makes sense?
Oh,
So
now I understand it.
so
Sorry.
so
My brain is fried. Sorry.
so we have T, Y, and W and A. That's a part of P, right? And then Q just have A and W, which is a repeat. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna list all of the elements, and we have all of them just once. All right, so it's gonna be T, Y, W, and A, and that accounts for all of them. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Thank you.
all right, good. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Need everyone to go ahead and do that. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Class, do you all understand how I got this? Let me know if you all understand how I got it. Let me
Yes,
know.
sir.
Let me know if you all understand how I got it.
Yes, sir.
Good. The rest of us, let me know if you all understand how I got it, please. How I got the union. All right.
I understand. Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
This is easy.
Yes, this one is easy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to health science and general science. If you're not doing health science or general science, you can leave. But for those of us who are doing health and general, we have to stay back again. Health science and general science is what we're gonna be doing now. So if you are not doing that, then you can leave. All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Have a wonderful evening. Health science and general science people, we have to stay back again. If you're doing health science and general science, please stay back. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Again, health science and general science people, please stay back. All right, so the last time we were here in health science, we did, it started with A. It started with A. It started with A. Hello, it starts with A. The last time we were here.
I can't remember right now, Mr. D. I gotta have to look back at my notes.
It starts with A. It's inside the lungs. Say it again, not arteries.
Alveoli.
Alveoli, alveoli. Alveoli, very good. And we said the alveoli helps with what? What does the alveoli help with?
Respiration.
Respiration. In particular, what? Start with G.
Gas exchange.
Gas exchange. Very good. We said the alveoli helps with gas exchange. So it's there to ensure that the oxygen comes out. Sorry, the oxygen comes in, right? And the carbon dioxide goes out. All right. We said that there's a process in which this happened, this diffusion process happened. What is this process called? Process called what? Start with D. What's the process? Diffusion, very good, diffusion. All right. And we said that the alveoli is well adapted to making sure that this diffusion takes place. What makes it well adapted to do that? What makes it well adapted? That's going to be what? The fact that it's moist, the fact that it has a large surface area, and the fact that it has the blood vessels connected with it. All right. So what Go ahead. All right. I can't hear what she's saying. So let's go ahead and let me erase all this stuff. Okay, so my name is Mr. Petit. Today is Wednesday, the 1st of April, 2025. Subject is, of course, health science. And the topic is going to be looking at the excretory system. All right.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. Today is Tuesday.
No, today is Wednesday.
Mr. Petit, if it was Wednesday, how come we doing science?
Because we changed the date. I changed it just now.
Just now,
Just now, yeah. Just now, with the click of a.
Then how come? So what we did yesterday on quote unquote.
Not Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday. I don't know what world you're living in. Today is Wednesday.
No, it's not, Mr.
Today is Wednesday. All right, so the excretory system. The excretory system. By the way, today is April Fool's, so if you go ahead and write Wednesday, feel sorry for you.
At 12 o'clock. You're late to the party.
Thank you very much. I'll be out early tomorrow then.
Too bad. My class is in the evening. I have to take advantage of something.
Well,
I know this.
No, you say Wednesday, so that means tomorrow will be Thursday.
All right, the excretory system is responsible. It's responsible for what? Responsible for
letting out waste.
Very good. The removal
of waste
of what?
components.
Of waste products. Very good. Of waste products. Of waste products. Of waste products. Okay.
Like sweat.
From the body.
Pee.
from the body.
I mean, sweat, urine,
All right.
and
Okay. So excretion is one of the 7 characteristics of living things. So excretion is one of the 7 characteristics of living things. By the way, what are the 7 characteristics of living things? I don't know if you all know them. What are the 7 characteristics of
Movement,
Reproduction,
respiration,
growth,
growth,
respiration,
Respiration.
movement,
Okay.
excretion,
Okay. So basically
stimulation.
Miss Gran, right? So Miss is this Mistress Gran? Yeah, Mistress Gran. Mistress Gran. These are the 7 characteristics of living things. The M stands for what?
Movement.
Movement.
Meditation.
Movement.
The M
Movement.
stands for movement. Very good. The M stands for movement. The R stands for
Respiration.
respiration. By the way, what is movement? Movement is what? Movement
The
is
ability to walk.
the ability, the ability of an organism to move from one place.
From place to place.
Very good. The ability of an organism to move from place to place. Then we have R. R is for respiration. Very good. Respiration. And respiration is going to be what? The ability.
Breathing.
No,
The
not
ability to get
breathing.
energy from food.
Not breathing. Respiration is not breathing.
The
No. What is respiration? The ability to
The
what?
ability to get energy from food.
Someone said it. The ability to
To get energy from food.
the ability to release energy from food. Am I talking to my health science students or what? The ability to release energy from food. Thank you, Chai. And then we have S. S is what?
Stimuli.
No. S is what? What S is for?
Secretion.
No. No. Gosh. S is for...
Stimulation.
No.
I forgot.
And it's not I forgot.
I don't remember.
It's not I don't remember. It's what?
Can you put the name next to the letters?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, let me put it. So M is for movement. I thought you already noticed. M is for movement.
No, I don't. The younger set might.
No, I don't mean you. I mean Amaya, Alea, Antoine.
Is S not senses?
Nope. R is
sensitivity.
for
Sensitivity.
thank you.
See, I was
Sensitivity. Those are no close.
Mr. Petit.
And S is for sensitivity. What is sensitivity? What is sensitivity?
The
nervous.
Be able to react.
The ability to react to what? The ability to what?
React to stimuli.
Very good. The ability to react to stimuli. Very good.
She stole my
In the environment. She did not steal your answer. She wasn't gonna say that.
I was going to say it.
No, definitely not. G is for what? G is for growth. What is growth? What is growth? What does growth mean?
To get bigger.
Grow up.
Wow, you can't use grow up in the definition. You know what? I give up.
The upgrading.
The
How come we
ability.
use move and movement in the meaning?
To add another level.
No, we didn't say move when we said the definition of movement.
You did say the ability to
evolve.
No, that's not what I said. I said the ability to relocate from one point to another. Not to evolve. What you talking about evolve? Evolve.
To mature.
To get
To get mature.
The ability grow means the ability to get bigger, right? And larger.
That's what mature.
That's basically like the same thing.
And then R.
Reproduction.
R is reproduction. Reproduction. What does reproduction mean?
To make a duplicate of yourself
Very good. The
or like
ability.
of the same kind.
Very good.
To make offspring of the same kind.
Very good. Reproduction. The ability to produce offspring. Okay, reproduction. Reproduction. And then you have E, which is what?
Excretion.
Excretion, which we are on today. What does excretion mean?
The ability
To get rid of waste. The ability
Very,
to get rid of the waste.
very good. The ability to get rid of waste. All right. The ability to get rid of waste. And then you have N is for
Nutrients. Nutrition.
nutrition. Very good. Nutrition. What does nutrition mean?
A balanced
Like
diet.
what it eats?
No.
What it eats?
What your body get from the food?
The ability
Enough.
to get what?
Replenished from nutrients.
Oh boy. Y'all just making stuff at this point. The ability to obtain nutrients from what? From the food that you eat. Or you could use nutrients. The thing is nutrition. You could use nutrients.
You can't use nutrients to explain nutrients.
No, you could use nutrients to explain nutrition. You can. All right. All right. So that is the 7 characteristics of living things. Movement, respiration, sensitivity, growth, reproduction, excretion, and nutrition. Y'all can't say it fast like that. I don't think y'all can say it fast like
movement,
that.
respiration, sensitivity, growth, reproduction, excretion, nutrition.
Still slow.
Movement, respiration,
Faster.
sensitivity,
Miss Bettina, I did
growth,
not say that slow. I said that faster than you, first of all.
No, say that faster. Faster.
Movement, reproduction, sensitivity, growth, reproduction. Blah, 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 blah. See, I do it.
I didn't hear that properly. Anyone else want to
Movement,
try?
respiration, sensitivity, growth, reproduction, excretion, nutrition.
Movement, respiration, sensitivity, growth, reproduction, excretion.
All right. This is Miss
Miss
Grant.
Bettina, you just talk fast.
Miss Grant. All right, so let's move on. Aiden said it faster. By the way.
I feel bullied. I feel like I'm
that.
being bullied.
I think he wakes up and practices that in the mirror.
Literally, I
There's
don't know
no
how y'all
way.
talk so fast. Mr. Petit, you especially is talk
Leave
fast.
Aiden alone. Leave Aiden alone.
Barbecue, bacon burger, barbecue.
Mr. Petit, I bullying you because you is talk fast. Too.
I don't.
Yes, you do. So, like,
You
when,
have to, like-
sometimes I be trying to
Mr. Petit, you
understand you
talk
and you
very
just be
fast.
talking too fast.
Really?
I just write down whatever.
Wow.
He was intentionally, I heard you intentionally slow yourself down so we could understand.
Mr.
Dead
Petit, sometimes I'll be listening to you and then suddenly I don't understand what you're saying anymore.
Wow.
Why? I just screenshot the notes and then write it down myself. And then
Wow.
if I don't understand it, I'll tell you if I don't understand it. But like, you just talk dead fast.
Y'all have to be paying attention. Gotta be keeping up.
Mr. Petit, why you don't change this Wednesday?
All right, excretion is one of the 7 characteristics of living things. Excretion is a necessary product. It's a necessary process. Now I'm self-conscious.
He's starting to realize how fast.
Yeah, now I'm self-conscious.
Literally,
right?
like, you now realize how fast you talk when you start to mess up because you just tell you talk fast.
Excretion is a necessary process. I don't know. Y'all just need to hear faster. As waste products.
I don't think my brain can do that.
I can do all things. You can't have a limited mindset. That's I can lead to many
I don't think
problems.
my mindset is limited. I think you just talk like a Spanish person.
Stereotype. Stereotype.
No.
Logical fallacy.
No.
That sound like
Logical fallacy.
thing called.
If they
No,
You
I'm
need-
not racist.
Take
I
it.
you just talk that fast.
take that back. Take that back.
No, I'm not taking it back. You just talk fast.
Take that back.
Especially when they speak in Spanish. What?
Like, I was like,
All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in. So excretion is the excretory system is responsible for the removal of waste from the body. So it's there to remove waste products. right? Remove waste products. And the reason why we need to remove waste products is we don't want them to pile up. Because if they pile up, then it could cause complications, right? Because they're not supposed to be in the body, they're supposed to be out of the body, right? This system, how many organs do you think is a part of the system? The system is composed of how many main organs?
3.
No, 3, no.
4.
5.
5.
Yeah, it's 5
Is it
because
5?
5.
the kidneys, the uterus, the urinary bladder, and the urethra.
The uterus.
The system is composed of 5 main organs, which are that may belong to other systems as well. The organs of the excretory system are the liver. What else? The lungs.
The kidneys.
What else? The kidneys.
The urea, the skin.
The skin.
And the ureter.
The ureter. Same thing. I mean, same thing. A part of the we could call that a part of the urinary system, right? So that would be all that a part of it. So the skin and the rectum. Okay. And that's why coffee is for grown-ups. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna talk about the organs and their like in their function. Like what do they like take out stuff? So we have so we just do this table. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Let's put this over on the side. Yeah. All right, so we have organs of excretion. And then we have waste products. So you have liver, lungs, kidneys, skin, yeah,
and rectum.
And rectum. Very good. All right, so this makes urea when breaking down proteins, a poison to the body. So urea, which makes the urine yellow, right? This urea, that is made in the liver, right? Then you have, or that is broken down. I'm sorry, that's made in the liver. Then you have the lungs, which rids the body of what? Rids the body of what? Carbon dioxide and water what? Water vapor.
Water vapor.
Very good. Then we have the kidneys. The kidneys filters the urea. Filters urea and other substances from the blood. As well as excess water. And then you have the skin. The skin gets rid of
You go from the job.
urea. Yes. I don't. I don't. Gets rid of urea.
You can see your son name is
and water to help in homeostasis. Now, homeostasis. Do you all know what homeostasis means? I heard of the word homeostasis.
You mean homeostasis?
Never heard about it.
Homeostasis. Homeostasis. You know? Yes. All right. And so then we have the rectum. The rectum is going to be, it stores and eliminates undigested food or feces from the body. All right, and that is our
Then write the top piece, just not going to
all right. Fiani, you're not writing down the notes? It's Fiani.
Are you writing it?
Are you sure?
For sure.
Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Let me see.
Okay.
And it's not okay. It's either yes or no, sir, Fiani.
For sure.
Zania Bo, where's Zania?
Yes, sir.
What is the excretory system responsible for?
The excretory system is responsible for the removal of waste products.
Very good. All right, and Shantasia, where's Shantasia?
Yes, sir.
Have you written this down?
I'm doing it now.
Okay. And Kiajne? Where's Kiajne? Where's Kiajne? Kiajne, can you hear me? And Crimson, can you hear me? Where's Crimson? I can't hear from Crimson. Daniel Johnson, where's Daniel?
Yes, sir.
I need everyone, once you're finished with your work, take a picture of it and send them me via WhatsApp. Daniel, have you sent in your work as well as yet?
No, sir. I still writing the notes.
Okay. All right. All right. Class, what are 5 organs from the excretory system? What are 5 organs that we have?
Kidneys, the liver,
The liver,
Uh-huh.
the lungs,
the lungs, the skin.
Very good. What does the skin gets rid of?
Urea and water.
Right? Basically sweat, right? What does the lungs get rid of? What does the lung
from the body.
What does the lung get rid of? The lungs get rid of what? Carbon dioxide. Very good. Very good. What does the liver get rid of?
Poison from the body.
Poison from the body. What does the liver get rid of? Urea. Very good. What does the kidneys get rid of?
Urea.
Say it again.
As well as water. It's still
Very
just the
good.
urea.
Very good. All right, good. And so why do we need to get rid of the waste products? Why is it important that we get rid of the waste products? Why is that important? Why is it important that we get rid of the waste products, class?
Because we die if we don't remove it.
Yes, because if we have a buildup of stuff that's supposed to be used for waste, then it will cause us to, it'll be fatal. It causes us to die. Anyone know anyone who on dialysis, or you know of dialysis? Anyone know?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes, my mother used to do dialysis.
Yeah. So if the person don't go on dialysis at the appropriate time, what do you think is going to happen to them? If they don't go to the on exactly. It's because what? The buildup of what? The buildup of the toxins and the poisons. And so that's why it's important that when it's time to use the restroom, you quickly go to the restroom. You don't hold it in. And you make sure you get rid of the waste, right? Because your body needs to get rid of it. It doesn't need to keep it. All right. All right. So let's move on from this. We're going to move on to general science. We are done with health. So if you're done with this, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. And I'll see you all in general science. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to general science. All right. All right, good.
Good night.
So, good night. This is general science. General science. All right, sorry. So let's go for general science. We're going to be looking at another E word, and this is going to be electricity. Electricity. So electricity is a form of energy produced when electrons when electrons flow. So when electrons flow, we have electricity. So it's a form of energy that's produced when electrons flow. It is sometimes called current electricity. It is sometimes called current electricity. All right. So let's start off with the first type of electricity, and that is going to be static electricity. Static electricity. Static electricity. So static electricity is going to be a charge that accumulates on or in an object when two objects are rubbed together. Called static electricity. Static electricity. All right, so if you have a plastic rod and you rub it with a woolen cloth, right? You could actually pick up hair or dust, right? That's because of the static electricity. And there are other examples of static electricity. Have you all ever heard of static electricity? Y'all know what that is? Static electricity. Y'all ever heard of that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So static electricity is going to be that type of electricity that we get when two objects rub on each other. So examples. Number one, a plastic rod when rubbed with a woolen, a woolen cloth can pick up hair or dust. All right, that's what we mean by static electricity. Okay. All right, so there are other examples of static electricity. And let's go ahead and, list some. Anyone else know some examples of static electricity besides my plastic rod? There's also one with balloons too. Yeah, go ahead. What you know about the balloons?
Like when you rub the balloons on your hair.
Uh-huh.
And like it'll stick up.
Very good. So when you rub a balloon on your hair and your hair stands up, right? Right. So that's gonna be and it's
I did that before and that balloon blowed up in my ear.
Another one is gonna be when you rub a balloon in your hair, on your hair, and your hair stands up. That's another example of static electricity. All right. Also, when you pull out a plastic wrap, it may cling to your hands or bowl, basically because of the static charges. Now, anyone ever had them old TV screens? Like the old TV screens, and they attract dust, right? Due to static electricity. Y'all know with those TV screens? I don't know if y'all know about them, but they attract the dust because of static electricity.
That's why it is get so. That's why Mr. People be young with y'all.
Wow. Wow. So static electricity is a buildup of electrical charge on the surface of an object. All right, that's what it basically is. It's the buildup of it. So then the third one would be all the TVs and computer screens attract electric dust due to static electricity. Now, in order to understand electricity, we need to understand the structure of an atom. So let's go ahead and do that. So in order to understand electricity, what electricity is all about, we need to understand the structure of atoms and the properties that make them up. Okay, so number one, all substances are made up of millions of small particles called atoms. These atoms contain tiny particles, some of which are electrically charged They are as follows. We have A, electrons. Now, what sort of charge does an electron have? Electron has what type of charge? These are what? What type of charge does an electron have, class? You all know?
Negative.
Say it again.
Negative charge.
A negative charge, very good. So electrons is gonna have a negative charge. Okay. These are negatively charged particles. Good. And then we have the next one, which is going to be the protons. These are what? Positively charged particles. And then we have the neutrons. These are neutral particles. So class, what sort of charge is going to be on the electrons? What sort of charge is on the electrons?
Positive.
Electrons.
Negative, my fault.
Negative. What sort of charge is going to be on the protons?
Positive.
Positive, very good. And what sort of charge are going to be on the neutrons? Neutral, very good. So electrons are negatively charged particles, protons are positively charged particles, and neutrons are neutral. Okay. And so if we were to draw a diagram, right? If we were to draw a diagram, if you were to draw a diagram on this, if you were to draw a diagram on on the atom, right? We obviously would have the nucleus. So the nucleus is going to have your proton and your neutron. And obviously on the outer shell, you would have your electrons. Yeah, the negative charge electrons. Negative charge. All right. So this right here is going to be your electron. Electron. This is going to be your nucleus. So you have your nucleus. And the nucleus contains the protons and the neutrons. This is your nucleus. This right here is going to be your protons. Your protons.
You want us to draw that?
Yes, draw the atom. Your protons. And this right here is going to be your neutrons. And all together we call this the atom. The atom. The atom. Class, what is electricity? What is electricity, class? By the way, everyone needs to draw the atom. Everyone needs to draw the atom. All right, class, what is electricity?
A form of energy produced when electrons flow.
I'm not only talking to Maya, the rest of you. What is electricity? What is electricity?
It is produced.
Electricity is a form of energy produced by electric flow.
Very good. So when electrons flow, right, that is going to be called electricity, right? So let me ask you a question. Atoms. What three particles can we find in the atom? What three particles do we have?
Electrons, protons, and neutrons.
Very good. Electrons, protons, and neutrons. What are what type of charge is on the electrons? What type of charge is on the electrons?
Negative.
Negative. Very good. What type of charge is on the protons?
Positive.
Positive. Very good. What type of charge is on the neutrons?
Neutral charge.
Neutral. It has no charge. Very good. It's neutral. What is static electricity?
A charge that accumulates on or in an object when two objects are rubbed together.
Very good. So when we rub two objects together, we could have static electricity. What are some examples of static electricity?
When you rub a balloon on your hair and your hair stands.
Very good. What other examples do we have?
A plastic rod, when rubbed on a woolen cloth, can pick up hair.
And computer screen that attracts dust.
Very good. Very good. And that's what we mean by electricity. All right, so let's move on from this. All right, are y'all done with the atom? Y'all done with the atom? Let me know if
Yes,
y'all, I don't know if y'all finished with that. All right, so let's continue. So move on from this. So each element, let me write this down. Each element has two numbers associated with it. The mass number, and the mass number is the number of protons, so number of protons plus the number of neutrons the number of protons plus the number of neutrons in the nucleus. Let me make sure I write this bigger. So I don't think y'all can see this. So let me go ahead and move all this so y'all could be able to see it. All right, good. So the mass number is going to be the number of protons plus the number of neutrons in the nucleus. And then you have the atomic number. Which is the number of protons. So the mass number is the number of protons plus the number of neutrons in the nucleus. And the atomic number is just going to be the number of protons. And so let me show you all the diagram of what I mean. So let me go ahead and clear our drawings. So let's say we have an atom or element, aluminum, whatever we're gonna call it, aluminum, gold, whatever atom we have. And let's say inside of this atom we have, let's say we have something like this. And let's say that this atom has proton, and let's say that this atom has neutron, this atom has electron, an electron. My question is, what is going to be the mass number? What is going to be the mass number of this atom? What is going to be the mass number?
10.
10? Why you say 10?
Because you have 3 proton, 3 neutron, and 3 what's the other one?
Electrons?
Nucleus?
No.
Yes.
Remember, the mass number is going to be the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. So number of protons.
Okay, 6.
Plus number of, very good. Say it again.
6.
Very good, because it's 3 plus 3.
Because it's 3.
Because it's 3 protons, so 1, 2, 3. And it's 3 electrons, 1, 2, 3, which is going to be 6. Class, do you all understand how I got the mass number? Let me know, please, if you all understand how I got the mass number.
Electrons or neutrons?
Yeah.
Neutrons,
Yes,
neutrons. Mass number only refers to this nucleus inside. How many do we have inside?
Do we have to draw this one too?
You don't have to. So this is going to be, so the mass number is going to be the number of protons and the number of neutrons here. So three protons, 3 neutrons, the mass number is 6. But what I want to know, let's say I want to know, if I want to know the atomic number though, what is the atomic number? What is the atomic? We know the mass number is
4.
6, but what is the atomic number? The atomic number is not 4.
Oh, that'd be the whole thing, that'd be 10.
No, what is the atomic number? The atomic number.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2.
Is it 3?
The atomic number is
12.
is 3. Because the atomic number is the number of what? The number of what? The number of what? I can't hear y'all. The number of what? Number of protons. Very good. The number of protons. So if the atomic number is the number of protons, how many protons do I have?
3.
How many protons do I have?
3 protons.
3 protons. So in this case, for this particular atom, my mass number is 6 because that's the number of protons and the number of neutrons. And my atomic number is 3 because that's just the number of protons that I have. All right. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me know if that makes sense. Please. Let me know if that makes sense
sir.
to y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good. Perfect. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. And then we will leave. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. And then you can leave. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. And I'll see you guys on tomorrow. Again, once you finish with your notes, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right, then we can leave.
Good night.
Good night, good night, good night.
Good night.
Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Did you see the email I sent you?
I did. Did you finish the objective 3? Or you just did 1?
No, sir, but I'm starting it tonight.
Okay, no problem.
Good night.
Excuse me,
Good night, good night.
Good night.
Good night, good night.